Welcome back to the Basement Vibes podcast. I am Van,
I'm Fran.
and I am the host of today. Pretty much, we're gonna be talking about NBA today, hence our jerseys.
Oh yeah.
Fran was kind enough to let me borrow one of his because all I have is soccer jerseys. Which jersey is this, by the way?
That's Murray from
Is this the signed one? The
Sign. It's
the
stitched. It's fake.
yeah,
But,
the stitched one.
hmm
That's pretty cool. But pretty much you are now the co-host.
Yeah.
So I had asked him, I was like, hey, I'm sick and tired of doing the podcast by myself. Do you just want to be on it permanently? And, you know?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. Especially for like consistency, like having both of us having both of our opinions,
Mm-hmm.
depending like no matter what topic, having two opinions over one is better.
Yeah.
And then later on we can interview like us someone else, like us two interview.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm most excited about is the fact that me and you bounce off each other very well because we've known each other our entire fucking lives.
Mm-hmm.
But being able to have us and then eventually get to the point where we can have a third person, I think it'd be really cool for this. And we'll just have to figure out how the hell we're gonna actually do that because I don't really know how we're gonna do that yet.
Nope, baby steps.
Yep, but you never know. Maybe that won't happen. Maybe this will literally just be us forever until we find a way to fit the room. Because at the moment, Chomp is our one guest always.
Oh yeah, I like it.
What should Chomp's name be? Because he's literally just Chomp.
This is guy from like Mario Kart, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like a shark.
Okay. But pretty much, yeah, we're gonna be talking about all the NBA stuff that has been going on lately, just because the All-Star break is coming up. The trade deadline just ended, and LeBron did his stuff. There's a lot that has happened recently in NBA. Not that I feel like we're gonna be talking specifically about NBA in this podcast, but why not today?
Yeah, and there's like what 30 more games till playoffs.
Yeah.
I think, somewhere around
We're
there.
like roughly a little bit past the half point way, I would think. But anything that you want to add before we jump right into this?
Not necessarily. No.
All right, let's get right into this then. First thing, we're gonna go into the NBA trades that have been going on. So obviously, there's a lot of different ones that have been going on. And we're just gonna kind of go through some of the smaller ones and then progressively get to the important ones.
Okay.
So, first one is the Nuggets, Lakers, Clippers, Magic trade. What are your thoughts on this one? Just because, to be honest, we're big NBA fans, but we do not keep track of everything that goes on.
Yeah, we're like your
standard fans.
Your standard fan. We're not diehard like watch every game or anything. We're just like, we'll watch some games here and there, watch some highlights, know the big names out there from basketball, and then know a little bit of the role players.
But we're not people who are gonna go in depth and know every trade, every player and their stats and all that. If you want to do that, there's NBA podcasts out there for you to do that. But with us, not gonna happen.
Yeah, there's more of a general, like, normal fan.
Yeah,
opinion.
Exactly. We do have our diehard thoughts on some stuff, but not anything crazy. So first, let's start with this. The Nuggets received Thomas Bryant. Lakers received Mo Bamba, Devin Reed, second round pick. Clippers received Bones Hayland, and Magic received Patrick Beverly, 2024 second round pick from Denver, and a cash consideration from LA. Okay, do you know any of these names besides Patrick Beverly?
No, but I looked up Thomas Bryant to kind of see like what position and like who he is essentially.
Yeah.
So he's a center going into the Nuggets.
Okay.
Which you already have Jokic, right?
Uh-huh.
The MVP for the last 2 seasons.
Yep.
From what I saw from Thomas Bryant when I looked him up, is he's got a pretty good 3-point shot. He's shooting 44%.
Damn.
So for a big guy, that's
yeah.
pretty good. I just don't know how I feel about trading all these guys
for one
for a
dude.
center.
Yeah. Not something they need, but nice to have that backup.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have DeAndre Jordan at the other center, which I don't think is that good anymore.
Let's be honest, he probably has like a year or two left.
Yeah, so I don't think it's that impactful for the Nuggets.
Fair enough. And then what's your thought? Because I mean, I know Patrick Beverley.
Mm-hmm.
What was your thoughts on seeing him go to the Magic? Did that surprise you at all?
A little bit. I like Patrick Beverley's like mindset.
Yeah, same.
I feel like it was good for the Lakers. You know, they needed that like winning attitude.
Same. I was very shocked that they just decided to get rid of him. Like I thought he would be a good piece of the puzzle, but
yeah,
the Lakers are obviously their own fucking animal. So
yep, they're not even making it to the playoffs from what I've seen. So.
Nope, doesn't seem like it. But any of those other ones that kind of shocked you or anything like that go along with this trade?
No, not really. I mean, the Lakers got 2 people out of them. I don't know them, but maybe they'll be good role players.
Yeah. All right, let's just move on to the next one then. The Pistons land Wiseman, Warriors acquire Payton II. So Gary Payton II, he played for them previously.
Mm-hmm.
And then they traded him away. Not gonna lie, don't really know why. He's a great role player for them. And then they got him back. The Pistons received James Wiseman. Like I said, the Warriors received Gary Payton the second. Third additional future second round picks from Atlanta. The Hawks received. Do you know how to say that?
Sadiq Bey.
That honestly, it sounds like a troll name. And then the Blazers received Kevin Knox and 5 future second round picks. Can we just talk about how insane that is for the Trailblazers?
Why?
5 future second round picks. That means like probably by like 2030, they're gonna just have like one of the most solid young cores ever.
Yeah.
If they draft it correctly, which Trailblazers don't usually do.
I mean, drafting in general is always like it's hit or miss.
Yeah, that's very fair.
I don't really see like round picks being all that impactful unless we're like trading wise. Like you can go ahead and trade those 5 future second round picks again to get someone else.
Yeah, that I feel like that's where a lot of picks go in general, anyways, just because of that exactly what you're saying. Like, you never know how consistent they're actually gonna be, so they're just kind of lottery, anyways.
Yeah, it's like when Ben Simmons was drafted, everyone thought he was gonna be the fucking GOAT,
and he was not.
And he wasn't.
He was nothing.
Yeah.
James Wiseman, I've heard of him. I've heard he's a solid role player, but I don't think the Pistons are anything, anyways. So I don't see him impacting their team in any certain way. Mm-hmm. I mean, they are like one of the worst teams in the league right now, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. So I don't think there's any teams that won or lost from this trade.
I think Gary Payton won.
Yeah, I think being able to go back to the Warriors, I think, says a lot.
Yeah.
But I hope that I wonder if he's pissed. Because they did trade him away like last season.
Yeah, but it's also a business. So
that's fair.
Now they got him back, so
that's definitely fair. Let's go on to the next one. The crazy one to literally like almost start off the draft. The Lakers trade Westbrook to Jazz in a 3-team deal. Okay. This one I nearly knew almost every player. Mm-hmm. So, Lakers received D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt. Oh my god. The Lakers literally were just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do whatever we want. And I think that they did really good there. Because I think D'Angelo is good, but he's not amazing.
He's a good role player.
Yeah. He will fit anywhere you need him to be. He's not going to be your star of your team, but he is going to be...
Yeah, he's still young.
I'm pretty sure he's still rather young, too.
He's got room to improve, and he can definitely be a top-tier role player.
Yeah. I think he's going to be a starter, though.
That'd be cool.
So I would say the Lakers won from this trade, personally. Then we go on to the Timberwolves. Mike Conley, he's getting up there in age. Don't know how many seasons he has left. Nickel Alexander Walker, he's nothing that I know of. Like, he's not anything special. And then they got a second-round pick from the Lakers for 2024, and then the Jazz, their second round pick for the 2025 and 2026. Once again, I think they're looking towards the future more than anything because a lot of their team is young anyways, so they have no reason to shoot for the now.
Exactly.
Then Jazz received Westbrook, Anderson, and Damian Jones in a first round pick via the Lakers in 2027. Once again, I think that's going to work really well.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Westbrook a little bit.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
But at the same time, he just wasn't on the same mentality that like LeBron and the Lakers were trying to be on. Whereas Patrick Beverly was, but they got rid of both of them. So
yeah, I understood why they got rid of Westbrook, but I don't like that they got rid of Westbrook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not that he's been doing great or terrible by any means, but to just like trade him like that, it kind of felt a little like fuck you-ish.
Yeah.
Like just to be like, we don't want you. You know what? They're like, because I would never put Westbrook and D'Angelo Russell in the same like category. I would always put Westbrook a level above. Even on Westbrook's like worst games, I still think he is still really good.
Yeah, but D'Angelo Russell has the room to grow. You know, I don't see.
I'm curious how old he is.
I don't see Westbrook going back to how he was in like OKC, like being that dominant again.
That's fair.
You know.
But do you think he's on that much of a decline? To the point where you think that like he deserves to kind of like get the hell out of here?
I just don't think he fit in the Lakers very well.
That's fair. Do you think he'll fit with the Jazz?
He'll probably be the starter on the Jazz, and he'll have time to play, and he'll have a couple good games.
I want to know what the Jazz's starting lineup is now, because I feel like if there's any team that has just like moved like crazy, it's the Jazz. Like, cause think about it.
Nah, the Nets have moved a lot.
Well, yeah, that's definitely fair. Let me see. Ooh, he's not gonna have like any help.
Which is fine because
he doesn't really need it, but it's still just like
he's not gonna win a title.
No.
And so he retires, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's good for him because he's gonna get time to play, time to do what he loves, you know, play basketball.
Yeah.
So
I was like, I think he's gonna have fun there. Not like to go on the whole thing of him being like, you gotta have fun, but I think he genuinely will have fun playing for the Jazz.
He'll probably enjoy it more.
Also, D'Angelo Russell's only 26, so I see what you mean. He's gonna have a lot of potential.
Yeah.
So I would say the Lakers won from this. The Timberwolves, I think, lost from this. I think the Jazz did okay.
Yeah, I'd probably agree.
All right, next one. Clippers get Rockets Gordon in 3-team trade. This one threw me off. So, Clippers received Eric Gordon and 3 future second-round picks. The Rockets received John Wall, Danny Green, and a projected pick swap from the Clippers, and the Grizzlies received Luke Kennard. Yeah. So, thoughts on this trade?
I don't really know Luke Kennard or anything like
that.
Yeah,
he's the only one I didn't know.
But I feel like all these are pretty decent, like role players.
Yeah.
You know? So
I'm excited to see what the Clippers do because Eric Gordon used to be good. He's definitely past his era. He's not the deadly shooter, player that he used to be. So I think I don't think the Clippers won or lost from this. I think once again with the 3 future second round picks, they're more really looking for the future anyways. Obviously John Wall did not fit with that group, which kind of shocked me. Yeah. A little sad about because I really wanted John Wall to do good. But John Wall's back to the Rockets,
which he did not like.
Nope. I'm pretty sure he hated it.
Yeah.
So I would not be shocked if we see a trade from him somewhere in the future. Danny Green used to be really good.
Yeah.
He's also definitely past his prime. I think the Rockets lost from this personally. Not that once again, the Rockets weren't going to do anything anyways this year, so no shock there. And I don't know who Luke Kennard is. Simple as that. So
I don't know who Luke Kennard is, but if he's a decent role player, he's gonna help the Grizzlies pretty good. I feel like.
Yeah.
If I don't know him, but if he's a decent role player.
Yeah, the way I thought of it is if each one of those teams got 2 to 3 things and they just got him, he's got to be something good. So hopefully he'll be, help out Ja. All right, next one. Oh. Now this is where shit gets interesting. The Kyrie trade. Were you expecting this at all?
Nope. Not even a little.
I don't think anyone could put their money on this happening. Yeah. Especially to the fucking Mavs of all things. I thought Kyrie was going to go to the Lakers. I thought Westbrook was going to go to the Nets. I thought that was going to be it. Obviously, people had different plans.
Yeah, this definitely made things interesting for everyone.
Yeah.
Especially out in the West.
Mm-hmm. I think the West is looking terrifying, but I don't know how much it's going to change. Yeah. But we'll go into it. So the Mavericks got Kyrie and Markieff Morris. Markieff Morris played for the Celtics, so I know who he is. Spencer Dinwiddie is an okay player.
He's a good player.
Dorian Finney-Smith, that sounds like an NPC. And then they also are getting a 2029 first-round pick and 2 future second-round picks. What is your thoughts?
Kyrie to the Mavericks. I don't know how I feel about it because they got rid of Spencer Dinwiddie, who was a good role player for the Mavs.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, having Kyrie and Luka on the floor, it's gonna free up Luka more. He's not gonna get double teamed the whole game.
Yeah, facts.
So that's gonna help out Luka to score even more than he already is.
I completely agree.
Having another offensive person on there.
Do you think this is a good or a bad thing for Luka, personally? Like, do you think this is gonna help or hurt Luka?
I think it helps Luka. Like I said, it's gonna help him not be double teamed as much. And we already know if Mark Cuban sees that Kyrie getting in the way,
he's done.
They're just gonna get rid of him and probably surround Luka with better role players.
Yeah, I think the good thing with Luka is one of those players you can put any player on the floor with him. Mm-hmm. He's gonna shine no matter what. Yeah. And I saw someone post this. It was, do you think Kyrie or Luka's gonna take the last shot? My head, Luka's still taking that last shot. I don't give a shit if Kyrie's like going off. I'm taking Luka to take that final shot.
I'm taking Luka, but I don't think it matters, bro.
Yeah, I think it being able to have that second option is gonna be nice for Luka. I will say though, I don't think it's gonna change how good the Mavs do. I don't think Kyrie being there is gonna drastically change how well the team is.
You don't think bringing up Luka a little bit more on the offense is gonna change the team, regardless of it being Kyrie?
I think it's gonna help him, but I don't think it's gonna make the team like an overall like better. I don't think like bringing Kyrie to the Mavs is gonna like shoot them like, okay, now they're like a real contender. I think they already were a contender. I think they're still at that mark. Yeah. Because I mean, and also Markieff Morris, he's getting older, still a great role player. I think he's good for that bench. But like, let's be honest, there's really not much to that Mavs team.
Yeah, true.
Like, adding 2 stars to a team doesn't mean that that team's going to be good.
I agree. I think the most impactful thing from them getting Kyrie is freeing up Luka.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
And, I'm not a Kyrie fan.
I'm not either.
He plays basketball really well. I don't like Kyrie outside of basketball. I don't like how he goes about his, like, social media life.
Yeah.
Like the interviews he has and all that.
Yeah.
I think it's just dumb and gets in the way of his career.
Mm-hmm.
But as a basketball player, he's really good when he plays. So it has potential.
Fair enough. All right, let's go on to the next one. Oh my God. This one, this happened at what, like 11 or 12 at night?
Bro, I woke up and I saw that Durant went to the Suns.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was hoping so much that they didn't trade Chris Paul.
Bro.
Like, if they got rid of Chris Paul, I was gonna be so upset. But they kept him.
Yeah. Bro, I was literally on my phone because I was like, trying to plan everything out. Like I was going through all the trade stuff, like getting everything ready. And this literally happened midway. It's like 11:45 at night. And I was like, this is a meme. This is fake. There's no way. And then I like refreshed and everything was like Kevin Durant's to the Suns. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Easily the craziest trade.
Yeah.
Like maybe ever. Not ever, but like
it's up there.
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't think anyone really saw this coming. But let's get into it. So the Suns received KD and TJ Warren. I mean, KD's KD. TJ Warren's great. Nets received Bridgers, Johnson, Valet, and a fuck ton of picks. Like a fuck ton of picks.
Yeah.
The Bucks received Jay Crowder. Pacers received George Hill, Serge Ibaka, who I honestly didn't realize was still in the fucking league. Jordan Nora, and 3 future second round picks. Okay, let's go through it. Suns, did they win or lose this?
Bro, it's hard to say. They gave up so much.
Yeah.
Because Mikal Bridges and
Bro.
Cameron Johnson are both solid players. Mikal Bridges.
I was so sad when I saw that he's the one who left. Because personally, when I was playing 2K last year, I got drafted to the Suns and I played with him. And he ended up becoming like my favorite player on the team, and Ayton, obviously.
Bro,
but
he's so good. Defensive, he was a defensive
oh my
guy
God.
on the Suns.
Yeah.
You know? And now they just added a deadly offensive person.
Yeah, I don't. Other than like, actually, I mean, their defense is still there. Like you've got Paul, one of the greatest stealers of all time.
He was on the decline, but yeah.
Yeah. Devin Booker, not much of a defensive player. KD, realistically, not much of a defensive player. And you got DeAndre Ayton, defensive and offensive masterpiece. But I did really want Bridges to stay, I'll be honest. TJ Warren's okay. I don't think he's really going to bring anything to them, but I don't think he's going to hurt them at all.
Yeah.
Nets, as much as everyone said the Nets lost this trade deadline.
Bro, the Nets have so many good role players.
And now,
build off of,
yeah.
And all these picks to trade off.
Bro, wait, I want to go back because what did they get from Kyrie's? Nets get a 2029 second round pick and 2 future second round picks. And then for KD, on top of that, they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first round picks and 2 second round picks for the next 6 years, 7, the 2023 Nets, if they draft correctly and don't screw themselves over, the 2030s are the Nets' years.
Yeah, they have the future on lock.
Yeah. Or if not, they have enough picks to literally trade for anyone they want. Bucks received Jay Crowder. I like Jay Crowder. He played for the Celtics.
Bro, he's doing good at the Suns too.
Yeah.
Definitely a really good defensive, even offensive, and
just
good role player.
I think the Nets did win from this trade because let's be honest, KD and Kyrie weren't gonna work. Simple as that. So I think the Nets won this. Bucks, I think they did win this with just one player just to help out the Bucks.
Yeah.
And then the Pacers, they received a bunch of people who don't really matter. George Hill is definitely past his prime. Like I said, I'm surprised Serge Ibaka is still in the goddamn league. I don't know who Jordan Norwa is. And then 3 future second round picks, not bad. And money from Brooklyn. Not bad.
No, I'm just excited to see what the Suns do this season with the last couple of games here. And then, I mean, the Nets, the future is going to be crazy for them.
Yeah.
They're not going to do anything this year. But a couple of years,
Yeah, they could be absolutely terrifying. Next one. Okay, so speaking of trades, now that we've kind of gone through all the trades, I have decided to get about, I think it's like 7 or 8 players, and we are just going to go through and pick what player we think would be a good fit for them if, a trade were to happen. So, first one, we've got good old Zion. Or not Zion. I mean Giannis. Yeah, sorry.
Like someone to join the Bucks to help him?
Either the Bucks or just someone who you'd want him to play with specifically.
Do you have anyone in mind?
Oh yeah. I had 2. I had Harden because something about being able to have James Harden and Giannis on the same floor sounds like absolute horror for any team. Because Harden is deadly from the 3-point, and he's going to get past you. And if by some miracle you shut him down, you're going to need at least 3 people on Giannis.
Yeah, I don't think Harden's there, though.
He wasn't like because I had the 2. He was my least one of the 2, but I think he still would work really well with Giannis. My second one, LaMelo.
That could be fun.
I feel like agree with that one. I was like, I don't care if they would do good or bad, but it would be so fun to watch. Yeah. Because Giannis would literally just be like, I'm going to just go to the basket every time, and LaMelo would be like, all right, I'll get you the ball. Yeah. Like, no matter what the scenario is, that would be so deadly, and realistically, I think that could happen.
That would be awesome, because LaMelo's, like, how he plays the game is entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
And Giannis is, like, fundamental. Like, yeah. He's not super flashy or anything, and then if you add LaMelo to it, it's just, like...
It would bring the entertainment to fundamentals, and it would be a masterpiece. Yeah. Who do you think, though?
I agree with LaMelo.
Any other ones that you could think of?
Not off the top of my head.
Fair enough. All right, next one. Joker.
I don't know, man. I think he's set up pretty well already.
What do you think Joker needs, though?
Bro, he needs Steph Curry. If he could just feed the ball to Steph Curry how he feeds everyone else, bro, unstoppable.
Bro, I had someone who was in that same ballpark, but not the same. Trae Young.
Yeah.
I feel like having a deadly 3-point shooter like Trae Young would make Joker and the Nuggets unstoppable. Yeah. Because people are already like, all right, what's Joker going to do? But then imagine you're so focused on him, Trae Young's just going to be chilling and just flash every day. Yeah. He's just going to make it nice and easy.
Or like a Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
Like,
just someone consistent.
Someone who can shoot the ball, which, I mean, Murray's pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah. Murray has gone downhill since his injury. Let's be honest, he's just not the same guy as he used to be.
Yeah, but he still has time to get it back.
I think so, but he just doesn't seem like someone who will. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's going to get back to that, like, dog mentality that he used to have. And then the second one that I have, this one is strictly just for my own sake, Jason Tatum. Something about having a Joker Jason Tatum lineup, I'm just like, I genuinely cannot think of another 2 in the league that could stop that duo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because, especially both of them this season.
Yeah, because Jason Tatum can do
just about anything.
Just about anything, and Jokic can pretty much
do everything. Yeah, no, I think those 2 would be remarkable together. And I think if they were on a team, like if Joker went to the Celtics are winning the championship for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Tatum goes to the Nuggets are winning it for the next 2 years.
You know who else would be good with Jokic? Even Kyrie, I would say.
I was thinking about
Kyrie
that.
Kyrie is ball dominant. He wants to be like the face of the franchise.
Yep.
Jokic does not care. Jokic is there to win games and play basketball the way it should be played. And he will just feed Kyrie.
And the thing is Kyrie's so good at drawing defenders that as soon as he gets past one, that big man's gonna come over and Kyrie's just gonna feed him it so well. It'd be such a good dynamic duo. I don't know if we'll ever see that, but I would love to see it. Yeah. Next one, Lillard. Lillard needs help. Let's be honest. Is he ever going to get it? Probably not. But who would you want to see him with?
Like a Zion Williams,
Yeah. I had one
Zion
just like that. I had Embiid.
Okay, yeah.
Because those two are one of the most stubborn, hard-headed motherfuckers in the league. Those two on a team, that's just hell.
Yeah.
That is hell on earth for anyone and everyone because they're both two-way players. Lillard will shoot from wherever the fuck he wants. And Embiid, if Lillard misses that, Embiid will grab that like it's nothing.
Yeah. He needs a big guy.
Yeah. He needs to stop getting other shooters. Lillard doesn't need another shooter. Lillard is the shooter. Give him someone to help.
Yeah, but he's also on, the decline, I'd say.
Yeah, he is.
So it might be a little too late to put
someone like a star with him.
Yeah. If anything, he needs to go to a team.
Yeah. My other one, and this one I think would work, even though I just said he doesn't need a shooter. Luka. I think if Luka and Lillard were together, I think it would be like a weird but solid duo.
Yeah, I mean, it'd free up Luka a little bit more, but I feel like Luka could probably still be getting double teamed. I don't think Lillard provides that offensive.
I think he does. I think he's more of the offensive threat than defensive. I think he's more of the deep range threat. He's not the animal that he used to be. He's not gonna go and get those points. But if you leave him open for a millisecond too long, you're screwed.
Yeah, I agree.
He will pull up from half court and just not blink.
Yeah, and he'll make it.
Yeah,
sure. But I don't think he'll be drawing that much attention when he's on offense anymore.
Do you think if he was on the Mavs, he would then? Because obviously the Trailblazers don't have anything, let's be honest. But if Lillard was on the Mavs, do you think he would be a better fit for Luka than Kyrie or no?
Nah.
Really? You think Kyrie's a better fit?
Kyrie adds that offensive threat that's going to free up Luka.
Fair.
And that's what Luka needs.
I feel like
gets double teamed all 4 quarters.
Yeah. I feel like Lillard would draw more attention than Kyrie would, in my eyes.
Really? You think Lillard is more of a offensive threat at this point in time?
Than Kyrie? Yes.
How?
Because of his ability. Okay, if you take away Kyrie's dribbling, he's not a better shooter than Lillard. He's not a better driver than Lillard. He's not a better defensive player than Lillard. His dribbling is what makes him that threat.
I'd probably give Lillard the upper hand, but
would you give Kyrie's shooting? Let's go 3-point. You think Kyrie's 3-point is better than Lillard? I could not say that at all. Maybe mid-range. Mid-range, I'll give Kyrie.
I don't know. I feel like they're pretty even. Do I think Lillard is fucking lights out from the 3? Yeah, but Kyrie can be that.
I feel like
and you've always been a really big fan of Lillard for the right reason.
Yeah.
Right? But you also got to see it. He's declining.
He is.
Kyrie is not declining. He just hasn't been playing as much.
I would say Kyrie's definitely declining. Kyrie, ever since he left the Cavs, has been on a decline. He was shit with the Celtics. He was shit with the Nets, and for the few times he played.
When he was with those teams didn't go anywhere. He was still playing solid basketball.
Was he?
I feel like he was.
I don't think he was. I think he was playing his game, but his game only worked with him. Kyrie's proven that he wants to be the face of the franchise, but he doesn't have that ability like he used to. When Kyrie was young, he was dangerous. Huh?
I don't think he ever had the ability to be the face of any.
Yeah, I know. Lillard does, though. Lillard has had that ability. Given they're both on the decline, I would just say Kyrie's here, Lillard's here. That's just me personally, but I think
Lillard's only been the face of the Trailblazers because they haven't done anything.
Yeah. I would say that if you were even put Lillard on a second team, though, I think he would do just as good.
over Kyrie in the Mavs? I don't think so.
And also the way I'm seeing it is if you were to put Lillard on those same teams, would they have done better or worse? If Lillard went to the Celtics instead of Kyrie, they would have done better. If Lillard went to the Nets instead of Kyrie, they would have done better.
Yeah, but that's because Kyrie, out of basketball, out of the games, it's just like dumb, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He creates himself problems where he can't play or
Yeah,
this or that.
I guess that's fair.
So Lillard's going to be there more consistent and play more games, so the team's going to do better.
Yeah.
But I will still stand on Kyrie being more of an offensive threat than Lillard.
Okay.
You know,
we can agree to disagree.
I think I'm right.
You're not right.
Okay.
But like I said, we can agree to disagree.
I think you're wrong.
Fuck off. Next one, Clay.
Clay?
This one was hard for me to think of, but I do have two. Not gonna lie, neither of them make a whole lot of sense.
He needs like.
He doesn't really need anything.
He needs like Jokic, you know. He needs a player that will feed him the ball, because he's not, you know.
Bro, that's literally who I put. I put Joker, which I didn't think of when I put Joker. I didn't think of Clay, but when I thought of Clay, I was like, Joker would be really good with him. Yeah, like. Something about that is just, it's the same way of how we were thinking with Joker. Like, it's just a shooter. Like, he just wants that. And I think Clay having Joker would be, like, insane. Yeah. And then the other one, like I said, this second one, no sense. 0 cents. But I think it'd be awesome. Ja Morant. Because, strictly for the fact of, if you have someone like Ja who will go in and he will get his buckets. Like, he does not care who's on his team. He will get buckets. But Jaws also has proven that he's really good with his ball IQ and seeing the floor. So I think he would be really good at pulling people in and just throwing it right to Clay. Because Clay knows where to be all the time. Yeah. So I think that combo would be like, people look at it first and be like, this does not make any sense. But then realize, like, this is deadly as fuck.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be all that amazing. With Ja. Nah. Clay just needs someone to pass him the ball or create, like, he needs someone dominant. He can't be the only dominant person in the team.
That's why I think Ja would work with him really well.
Which it could, but I don't think it'd be, you know.
Is there anyone who you would say would be his, like, match? Like, let's take him away from the Warriors and put him on a team. Not them to the Warriors, because it's hard to do that, because it's like, what do they need? A fucking point guard?
He'd be good with, like, the Suns, not with KD. Like, Devin Booker and Chris Paul.
You think?
I think so. Because Booker creates that offensive threat. So they're all, you know, he's getting double teamed pretty much every game, too.
I guess that's fair. So
if you can just kick it out to a shooter, which Chris Paul's not a shooter, so you can't kick it out.
Yeah, he's not that guy anymore. Yeah.
So, you know, just fucking hand it off to Clay. Bucket.
Fair.
He needs someone dominant on the team.
Yeah. It's just like, Clay is one of those where it's like, Clay literally could fit on any team. Yeah. Like, he's that type of player who, like, fucking throw him on the Pistons. He'll probably still do great. Like, he's just that player. Yeah. Next one. Ja Morant.
Ja Morant would be so much fun to watch with Zion.
Bro, we're literally fucking same fucking wavelength. I thought that would be so fun to watch because Lob City would be back. Like,
to each other.
Yeah. It'd be like the new school Lob City, and it'd be unreal. Yeah. Throw Zion and LaMelo on that team, bro.
I'm watching that.
Yeah, game. And I don't even care. I don't even have to like the team. I'd watch every fucking game. The other one who I think he would do really good with is Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, they both have that dog mentality.
Yeah. Like, I think Jimmy Butler, like, it's like we always say, Jimmy Butler is not someone who you think of always as a threat, but when he's on the floor, you're like, fuck, Jimmy Butler's here. Like, what is he going to do? And I think those two, with their mentalities, I think would work really well together.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyone else?
Jokic would be good, just so he can lob the ball the whole game.
You think?
Jokic would lob the ball to Morant the whole time. Morant would just be cutting wherever.
Joker would be the point guard.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I would just be like, "Yo, just throw me the ball. I got you." I'm trying to think because realistically, Ja doesn't need like a 3-point shooter. Like he can pull up when he needs to.
Yeah.
But I think I would want to see Ja with someone who's just as like bucket dominant.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the sheer sake of just being like, we don't know what to do. Like we're gonna try to take charges the entire game because that's all we have.
Or like Zach LaVine played with him.
Ooh,
that Zach LaVine was like ball dominant.
Yeah,
that'd be a good fucking duo.
I would fuck with that.
Like DeMar DeRozan too.
Oh, bro, I think DeRozan from like what 3 years ago, when he was like prime Raptors and Ja. Oh my god, terrifying. Next one. I'm not gonna lie. This one was the hardest one for me to think of because I'm like, Jason Tatum really doesn't need much.
He's like a Joel Embiid. He's a big guy.
Yeah. Let me see who I did pick 2 big guys. I picked DeAndre Ayton because something about those two, like if Ayton was on the Celtics, unreal. Because Ayton, give him like another year or two, he's gonna be like that Embiid character, like that, not Joker as much, but like Embiid. Why can't I think of the other one? There's another big man that I just can't think of right now.
Davis.
Yeah, no, I don't like Anthony Davis is trash. Let's be honest. But the other one was Andre Drummond, or no, Draymond. Sorry, I don't know why I say Drummond.
Yeah,
I think he would be that good, like kind of like a Rodman type situation where Draymond's not going to score for shit, but he'll get every rebound and he'll keep feeding it, and that's when the Celtics have that like person who's just consistently grabbing them buckets.
Yeah.
That's all they need.
I agree.
Anyone else you can think of? Fair enough. And our last one, good old Zion.
I don't know. Zion could be good with so many people.
I had 2 that came to mind immediately. Trae Young, because literally like the same thing as LaMelo. Like Trae would definitely like go up, act like he's gonna pull up for a 3, and just see Zion running and just fucking yeet it, and perfect. The other one, Chris Paul.
Just like feed him the ball? Just
strictly for the fact that like if Zion ever got himself in trouble, he'd give it to Paul. Paul would do whatever he needs to be like, just go up. I got you.
Like Blake Griffin?
Yeah. That's why I think it would work so well, because he has the same energy as like Blake Griffin when he plays. Like he's got that domination factor. People don't really want to mess with him, and he'll go up and get it. Yeah. Anyone else?
Like Kawhi Leonard even?
Ooh.
Just someone who's like defensive.
Yeah.
Big. And
just someone who like Zion can be like, you do the defense, I got the offense.
Yeah, like kind of like a big bro,
Yeah.
Like that.
Zion needs a big like an older character. Like he needs like a Tim Duncan in his life to like be like, we've got this, instead of just like, let's fucking go all the time. Yeah. Then let's move on to the last thing. So, for those of you who don't know, LeBron ended up beating the all-time points record. Yeah. Absolutely insane. First off, do you think LeBron's going to get to 40K? Do you think he's going to be the first player ever to get to 40K?
I think he can.
I think he could too.
He plans to keep playing, so I don't see why he can't.
Bro, I think he literally just needs to average, like next season, I think if he averages 20 points. And I did the math for just that season. Not the rest of this season. LeBron's probably going to be 40K points.
Yeah, and there's no one like beating that for a while.
Yeah. If ever.
No one who's playing basketball right now is beating him.
Yeah.
Even the young guys.
Yeah. But we do have a bunch of these things, and honestly, we're just going to go through them and let me know if you think these are beatable or not. So the first one is Hakeem Olajuwon's 383 career blocks.
I don't think that's getting beat anytime soon.
Bro, I looked just to see, because I wanted to see, like, what is the, like, next closest one to all these. No one's ever coming close to Hakeem's.
Well, they changed the rules and everything, so you can't, like, be blocking
Yeah.
like that anymore.
Bro, the person under him, I forgot who it was, but they're, like, 2,000. Like, they're, like, 2,000, like, 700. Like, they're not even close. So I don't see that ever getting broken. That's just not to me. Next one, Jordan's 6 finals MVPs.
I feel like that could be beat. I don't see it as an unbeatable record.
I do think it is, like, beatable. I think it's gonna be hard as shit.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who comes to mind when you think they could beat it? Because I had one person.
No.
Giannis.
He only has one right now, doesn't he?
And he's only in his, what, 4th year?
Yeah.
He's the only one, just strictly based off the fact that I think, like, for how much time Zion probably is going to have in this league, he has the ability to do that. Is he going to? Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think it's possible. Next, we've got Russell Westbrook's 4 triple-double seasons.
I feel like it's beatable.
I think it's easily beatable.
Really? Easily?
I think with how the game is now, I think it's beatable.
I think it's beatable, but I don't think it's easily beatable.
I think it will get beaten within the next 15 to 20 years.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I had Joker.
But I don't think that counts as easy.
I wouldn't say easy, but I think out of, like,
the other one,
I think out of these, that one is doable the most. But I put Joker. I mean, Joker's averaging. This is his 2nd season averaging a triple double.
Yeah.
So 2 more seasons, I see that's easily doable for him. So in my head, yeah. Next we've got Kareem Olajuwon's 6 MVP seasons.
I think it's beatable.
I do too. I don't see why it wouldn't be. To be dominant for 6 seasons is insane.
Yeah, it's not gonna get beat anytime soon.
Once again, the only person I could think of was Joker again, just because he's about to win his 3rd. Who says he can't win 3 more and beat fucking Russell Westbrook's record at the same time? Next we've got Tim Duncan's 15 all defensive teams.
That's a hard one.
I don't see it ever getting broken.
That's a hard one.
Because one, to be 15 seasons into or like 15 plus seasons and to have all defensive teams almost every single time.
Yeah.
There's not a player to do it.
Not currently, no.
Yeah. Next we've got the Will averaging 50 points a game in a season.
Not beatable.
There's never ever gonna be a player to do that.
No.
That's just not doable. Like, I know, like, you know, we've had the most points per game, like, average.
Maybe like 40 points, you know?
Yeah, I think 40 might be, but 50 in a season? Bro, that's just, like, unheard of to be able to do.
Dominating every fucking game.
Yeah, that's like, you don't take a day off. You just go ham. Then we've got Wilt's 100 game.
Beatable.
I think it is.
I mean, we have guys that have gone 70.
Yeah. I mean, Booker got 70. Donovan Mitchell got 70. I don't think this will happen, but I did put maybe Luka. I think Luka might be like. I think Luka in like 3 years' time, because Luka's not in his prime. Like, he's prime right. I think he's prime right now, but I think he's going to get better.
Yeah.
I could see him do it.
Yeah, if there's anyone to do it, it'd probably be him.
Like, especially it's in the league right now. Yeah. He's literally the only person I could think of who has the ability to do it. Mm-hmm. Next we've got Bill Russell's 11 championships.
I don't see that.
No. There's never going to be a player that can do that, because it's just Let's be honest. Back then, the game was just easier. Like, it was easier to beat teams than it is now.
It was easier to dominate.
Yeah, exactly. Hence why Bill Russell and Wilt played during like the same time period, and they both have some of the most insane records ever.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone's ever gonna do that. It just doesn't seem realistic. Next we've got Steph's most career threes and counting.
It's getting beat.
I think it's going to, just strictly because the game has now changed to be a 3-point game.
He was just the first one. He was the one to change the game.
Yeah.
So he's leading, but I can see that record being broken in like 5-10 years.
Yeah. I'm like, as soon as Curry retires, that's when it's gonna be like, okay, how hard is this run really gonna be? Because let's be honest, everyone thought like no one's ever gonna beat the Ray Allen record. Like that record seemed like untouchable because of the style of game. Now the style of game is meant for it. Like, I could see Trae Young beating Ray Allen's record at this point. Like, Trae, I think, will be the one to break it.
Yeah.
I think if anyone like at right now is going to, it's gonna be Trae. Then we've got LeBron's All NBA first team 13 times.
I think it's beatable, but kind of hard.
I don't think so, strictly for the same reason as the Tim Duncan one. Yeah. To be that dominant for 13 seasons on first all, like the first, like the best of the best for 13 seasons, I don't know if we're going to get another player like that. Yeah. It seems just not realistic. It could. I don't know anyone now who could do it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Next we've got Chris Paul's 6 steal titles. I don't
see anyone right now beating that.
Like, Chris Paul has proven like this is not an easy thing to do, and be able to do it 6 times, just being like calm. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the only other player who I could think of to get close would be Kawhi, and Kawhi's not like that.
Yeah,
so
I don't see anyone currently beating that.
I think it. And realistically, that one just doesn't seem like one that will get broken. Next we've got Jordan's 10 scoring titles. So being the top scorer for 10 seasons. I know.
That's not getting beat for a while.
Yeah. No. There's no way that you can tell me that like that one's gonna get broken anytime soon. Yeah.
Fucking hard.
Once again, just for the sheer level that people are playing at now, like you're gonna need to be averaging 50 points a game for this season to do that. So yeah, no, I just don't see it. Then we've got LeBron's 7,600 playoff points. I thought that this one would be beatable at first. Then I looked at the statistics.
Who's the second guy?
Let me look. I think like they're like far. Most playoff points.
Yeah, I don't think that's getting beat anytime soon because LeBron has been to the finals so many times.
Okay. To keep in mind, so LeBron's is that Jordan didn't even make 6,000. And Jordan went almost to the... Did he go almost as much? The next closest person that is currently playing is KD. Guess what KD's at?
3,000?
4,500. So don't see that happening. And then the next closest one is Steph with 3,500. So I don't see that record ever being broken.
Yeah, honestly, now that you put it like that, I don't think so either.
Yeah, like I was looking at these and I'd be like, oh, like that one could happen, that one could happen. But as soon as I saw the LeBron records, I was like, Like 38K, people thought Kareem's was never gonna get passed. Well, LeBron fucking did it. I want to look up who's the next closest in just like the all-time points. All-time points NBA. And also being able to do 38K, 10K, 10K.
It's insane.
It's actually just
That's
unreal.
Amazing, well-rounded basketball player.
Yeah. There's literally not even a Russell Westbrook. Oh wait, no. There's James Harden. Yeah, the next closest that are currently playing is James Harden. He's at 27, like 27th place, and his number is. Let me see. Honestly, yeah, no, I just don't. It's just not gonna get done.
Yeah, it's not gonna beat
that record is going to stand the test of time.
I think it could be beatable.
You think?
I don't think it's like the career blocks. You know?
I guess that's fair, but the way I think of it is, other than like LeBron, like when is the next time we're realistically gonna see like another LeBron?
Yeah, I don't know, but
Honestly.
I think the only reason I think it's beatable is because looking at it like the career blocks or whatever, it's you can't get that many blocks because of the rules of the game.
Yeah.
You know, but you can still score a fuck ton, get a bunch of rebounds and assists. The rules of the game haven't really impacted
being able to score points.
Yeah, and assists and rebounds.
That's fair. Okay. Okay, I found it. So James Harden is at 24K. He's the next closest that's currently playing.
KD?
Yeah, KD's not even on here. Oh wait, no. Oh, KD's right there. Sorry, KD's at 14. He's at 26. So KD, if KD's the closest, then it's not gonna get done anytime soon. Especially to have that record, the 38K, 10K, 10K, and realistically, let's be honest, LeBron's gonna get to 40K. I don't think we're gonna get to see that.
If he gets to 40K, no one's beating that.
Yeah, simple, done. Then the John Stockton all-time assist and steals leader. Bro.
Yeah, no.
I thought, I was like, if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be Chris Paul. I looked at Chris Paul. Bro, he's not even close.
Really?
He's like, Chris Paul to get just the assist is still like 3,000 behind. In steals, I didn't even look at because I was just like, there's no chance. So yeah, I don't see that one ever. I think it might get broken, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah, I agree.
Then we've got Steve Nash's 450 40 90 season. Okay. I didn't know what that meant at first. I looked it up. That's insane.
For shooting?
It's your percentage. So 50 from the 3, or 50 from field goal, 40 from 3, 90 from the free throw. Damn. For 4 seasons. Bro, there's only been 11 players to do that.
Really?
The only current one is Kyrie. And he did it in his prime, and it was like 2011. So I was like, honestly, that's never going to get broken. Not in my eyes. To shoot that well consistently, I just don't see it happening.
I think it's beatable.
You think?
Not easily.
The reason why I don't think so is because the amount of how much people shoot now. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like players just shoot now from anywhere. Whereas Nash was very smart with how he was shooting, so in my eyes, I don't think...
I think it's beatable because, the game still allows you to be offensive dominant. It doesn't even allow you to be defensive dominant.
That's fair.
So, I see it beatable anytime soon? No, but...
Fair. Then we've got Chris Paul's shoot 14 for 14 in a playoff, no miss. I don't see it.
You don't think so?
14 for 14? I don't see it happening. Because that was in one game.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely beatable. You just have to get lucky. That's one of the ones you have to get lucky for. Because think about it. Chris Paul is not the best shooter.
No. But every shot he was taking was very, like, smart. You know what I mean? Like, that, but that's what I mean. Like, it's luck, but it is also one of those where, like, how many players are really going to be smart enough not to take that shot when they could?
Yeah, I just feel like someone could get lucky and beat it.
Really?
Yeah.
I just, like, in my head, I can't think of someone going 15 for 15 in a playoff game. Mm-hmm. To me, that's just not going to happen. I think it could, I just don't see it happening like anytime soon because of, like you said, that is a lucky fucking stat to have.
Yeah, like
so.
I agree.
Yeah,
it's a lucky one. So you have to be even more lucky to break it.
that is fair, and there's a lot of luckier players out there than Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Chris Paul's playoff series is
maybe that was where all his luck went.
Yeah, that's why I could never fucking make it to the finals. Then we've got Steph's unanimous MVP and Finals MVP. Yeah, I don't see a reason why this one couldn't get broken.
You just have to be really dominant one season.
Yeah,
and win the.
Yeah, like I feel like if Joker won the finals,
yeah,
that's
he would have gotten it.
Yeah, like that one is literally just like you just have to everything just go right.
Yeah, you have to be dominant and your team make it to the finals and win it.
Yeah, that doesn't sound that unrealistic. Then we've got Dirk's 21 seasons with one team.
I think it could be beatable.
I think it's gonna get beaten. Well, and also, don't know if this should count.
No one relevant.
It's Haslam. Udonis Haslam,
the dude with the gray beard.
The dude who literally sits on the bench for like 90% of the season. He's played with the Heat for 20 seasons. Theoretically, he could break it. Does he deserve that? Fuck no. But I do think Steph will beat it.
Yeah.
Because Steph is in his 14th season.
What about Damian Lillard?
Lillard's on his... I think Lillard will retire before. I think Curry has the ability to play for like... He can play like Dirk. Like, he can play forever.
Really?
I think so.
He needs to be able to move, run around, and shoot right on the spot. Like, once you start getting old and, like, slow...
I don't know.
Like, LeBron's still going because LeBron is big. He doesn't play the game at, like, a super fast pace anymore. He slowed his game down. But as a point guard, Steph Curry...
I feel like Curry still could. Given, I don't think Curry will be as dominant as LeBron as his, like, 20th season. But I do think that Curry had... Like, let's be honest. Curry's not getting traded.
Yeah.
That is the matter. He's the same way as Dirk. Like, you're not going to trade that man no matter what. Curry is also good enough to play.
But
is he going to be the star?
I don't think he's going to play 21 seasons, though. He's already, gotten all these achievements.
That's fair.
So once he gets old and slow, I don't see a reason for Curry to stay in the game.
You don't?
No.
I feel like he would do it for that record.
No. He'd care less about that record, I bet.
That's fair. I want to know what season he's on. What season?
You realistically see Curry playing 21 seasons?
Yeah.
Why? He's got all these achievements. He doesn't need to prove himself anymore. He doesn't.
Yeah. Okay. So Curry has played 14 seasons. How old is Steph?
7 more years.
That's why I want to see what that puts him. Oh. That puts him at 41.
There's no reason why a 41-year-old Steph Curry can be playing basketball. He will have zero to prove.
Yeah. Unless he literally is just going just for the fun of it. You know what I mean? Because that's what Dirk was doing at that point. Dirk was just loved the game, so he just kept playing. Because think about it, Curry does have a kid. Maybe he's going to try to pull LeBron and be like, hey, once he gets old enough, I'm going to play with him. Is that going to happen? Probably fucking not. But
I can't see Curry playing until he's 41.
How much longer do you think Curry has?
Like 5 years.
You think? You don't think he'll go that extra 2 just for the hell of it?
The only reason I see a possibility, which I don't really see, but a possibility of him going 21 seasons is if the Warriors stay dominant or somewhat dominant.
That's fair.
If the Warriors don't make it to the playoffs 2 years in a row,
you think he'll just be done?
I think he'll be done.
That's fair.
Why would he play?
Yeah.
There's no reason.
I guess that's fair because LeBron's 38. And he still looks like a monster. LeBron could play. If LeBron stayed with one team the entire time, I think he could easily break that.
Yeah, and the only reason why he's going to stay a couple more years
is for his kid.
With his kid.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. He doesn't have anything to prove.
Yeah,
he
that's true.
To play with his kid.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess Curry just won't really have that. I want him to, because if there's anyone who I want, I don't pretty much. If Haslam takes Dirk's record, I need someone to take it from Haslam because he does not deserve that fucking record. And then the last one we've got Magic Johnson's Finals MVP as a rookie. There's no fucking chance we're ever gonna see that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Like if it did, we would have already seen it.
It would have been like Kobe.
Yeah, like that's just one that's just not gonna happen.
No.
It's a different era. It's just not gonna happen. But that's all of them. So yeah, I feel like those were all pretty solid.
I think so.
Nothing surprised me there. But let's go on to the next thing. We've got our rankings. So if you guys haven't seen the first podcast that we did, where we tried to rank all of our teams and see how they would do at the end of the season. Just curious, how do you think your rankings are doing?
Well, I looked at them earlier, and honestly, besides like 2 or 3 teams, I'm not very surprised.
Yeah, I feel like we both did pretty solid.
Yeah.
But let's go through them. So I'm actually gonna pull it up on my phone, or do you want to pull it up on your phone? Okay, just so you can look up like current NBA rankings. But I had mine at the start of the season. For the East, I had the Celtics, Bucks, Heat, Nets, 76ers, Hawks, Cavs, Raptors. And then the West, I had Warriors, Clippers, Nuggets, Mavs, Suns, Grizzlies, Pelicans. And then I kept going back and forth. If the Lakers or Timberwolves were going to get the 8th spot. And you?
Yeah, I'm going to read them all.
You don't have to. Do you want me to?
I mean, I don't see the point.
Okay, fair enough.
But we had really similar ones, on the East.
Mm-hmm.
We're like pretty much same.
Yeah.
The Bulls and 8th.
And the Nets.
The Heat and Nets. I think both of us were hoping the Nets would do a little bit more.
Yeah.
They're currently in 5th. And
I did get closer.
You did. But now they got rid of 2 star players.
Yeah, I don't.
Which weren't doing much, but now they have a bunch of role players, so I don't see them doing better
But
this season at least.
Oh yeah, no.
The Heat, they were not as good as neither one of us thought.
Yeah.
They are currently 6th. And in the trade deadline, they didn't do much.
No.
So I don't see them moving up from 6th. I mean, they'll go over the Nets most likely.
Yep.
One above them, but
nothing crazy.
And then currently the Hawks are 8th, which we both had at 6th.
So that wasn't the best.
That wasn't the best. I had the Bulls in 8th. You had the Raptors. The Bulls are 9th. The Raptors are 10th.
Yikes.
So.
But, wait, so we both got Celtics, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Bucks.
We didn't get the 76ers. They're doing a lot better than we both thought.
Yeah. Cavs, neither of us got. Which I thought I should have definitely put the Cavs higher.
Yeah, looking back at it.
Nets, I was close.
Yeah.
Let's see. Heat, we were both wrong. Knicks, we didn't even put the Knicks.
Yeah, no.
We both thought they were going to be trash. Given they're at 7, so not terrible. And then Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
So we both got 2 out of 8 for those.
Top 2.
Yeah. You know what? We'll take any dub we can get.
Yeah.
And then West, props to you, because you kept going back and forth because I had put the Nuggets at 3rd, and you were like, I think they're going to get 2nd. And then at the last moment, you changed your mind. You're like, you know what? Nuggets are going to get 1st because I'm a Nuggets fan. And I was like, all right.
Did they say that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you got the Nuggets right. Let's be honest. Neither of us were expecting the Warriors to be where they're at. The Warriors are in 9th.
Yeah, they are.
Not 1st.
They're not being dominant.
They're not in 1st, I'll tell you that, or 2nd.
Yeah, and Grizzlies are 2nd right now, and I did not see that happening.
Nope.
I didn't think they're going to be that dominant over the teams that they're going up
against,
you know?
Yeah. Unreal. Kings.
What
the fuck happened there?
Bro, I looked at the roster. Who are they?
Yeah.
Who's playing over there?
Other than like Fox?
Yeah.
Okay.
And even that.
Yeah, even that. Who the fuck? We both got the Mavs right at 4th. So, Clippers at 5th. You got that right.
Hell yeah.
I had the Suns 1 off because the Suns are in 6th. You had them at 3rd.
Which they're gonna go up.
Yeah,
they're gonna go up on their standings. Just watch.
That's fair. Then I had the Pelicans at 7, so I got that one right.
Hell yeah.
And then I had the Timberwolves at 8.
Yeah, the Lakers. You put the Lakers first. So.
That's fair. That is fair. The Lakers are currently in 13th.
So the teams that surprised me out of Eastern and Conference are the 76ers. I didn't think they're going to be that good. I knew they were going to be contenders, but they're 3rd. The Knicks.
Did not see that coming.
But it does make sense to me because they have Jalen Brunson. Something Brunson.
Randall?
No. His last name is Brunson.
Oh, yeah.
Who was with the Mavs last season, and that's when the Mavs was like doing really well. I don't know why that dude left because the Mavs could have still been doing even better this season
if they had him.
Yeah, but then he just decided to leave, and I guess he's helping the Knicks out so much.
Yeah, I guess so.
But the other team that really surprised me were the Kings.
Yeah, what? No, you could not pay me enough money to think that the Kings were gonna do good.
Yeah.
Also, the Warriors being shit.
True.
Did not see that coming at all.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Warriors. Clay's not.
Clay's I don't even know anymore.
He's on the decline.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, which sucks. Curry still really good, which is probably why they're 9th.
Mm-hmm. Why they're not last.
Jordan Poole, okay, he hasn't been that all-star that people wanted.
Yeah, he definitely didn't step up as much as everyone was hoping.
Yeah, people were hoping he'd be like the 3rd splash bro, and he's been doing good, but he's not.
He's not that guy.
Yeah.
But is there any ones that you like? If you were to go through it right now, where would you like? What would your rankings now be for the end of the season? Do you know? Like, is there any things that you would change, or are you gonna keep this?
Well, I'd move the Warriors down for sure.
Yeah.
I'd put them in like 8th or 7th.
Okay.
The Lakers, they're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Timberwolves.
What? Even with all their trades?
The Mavs will probably stay in 4th.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like go from bottom to top. Like let's start with East. What's your 8th spot for East?
Well, currently 8th spot for East is Hawks.
Would you keep is that where you'd want?
Well, I mean,
I'm still saying for the end of the season. Like let's say playoffs, like end of seasons. This is what these are going to be for the end of the season. So go based off of that.
I'd probably keep the Bulls just because they're 9th right now.
That's fair.
Maybe they'll come back and beat the Hawks. Cavs 7, probably move them up over the Nets.
Yeah.
Because the Nets are gonna be shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't see the Nets. You think they're gonna make it to the playoffs?
So, I have mine. So I'll run through mine. You let me know.
I'm thinking of this on the spot. So if you have yours already,
yeah. So East. So obviously, I had the Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
They are not going to make the playoffs anymore. I'm putting the Bulls.
Okay.
Then 7, not putting the Cavs, putting the Nets. I think the Nets are still going to stay in the playoffs. I just don't think they're going to be anywhere close. Then 6th, I'm going to get rid of the Hawks, and I'm going to put the Knicks. Obviously, they're doing something right, so I'm gonna believe in it. I'm going to move the Cavs up to 5th spot, and the 76ers, I'm going to move to the 4th spot. Then, I'm still sticking with my Heat. I still believe in them. I'm going to go Heat at 3, Bucks at 2nd, Celtics at 1.
I like it.
Yeah. And then for the West, so I had the Lakers / Timberwolves. I'm going to drop them. And I'm going to put the Pelicans at 8. I'm going to put the Warriors at 7. I'm going to put the Kings at 6, which I know is a lot of drop for them, but I'm going to go with it. Then I'm going to put Clippers at 5. I'm going to put the Mavs at 4. I'm going to put the Suns at 3, Grizzlies at 2, and keep Nuggets at 1.
Yeah. That's pretty solid.
Yeah. I think it makes sense. But is there any of those that you would want to change? You can look at it too if that.
No, it'll take me a while to come up with that on the spot, so
fair enough.
You
know. Then so I mean though I feel like our rankings were pretty solid. Like I said, I mean I have them all here. I can't I'm hoping that the Jazz do better. With Westbrook, with Gobert, I'm hoping.
I see it happening. I wish the Lakers had a way to make it, but
I don't. Yeah. I hope the Thunder do good. Whatever that new dude name is, the Saga. He's been doing insane numbers. I just think the Thunder kind of suck. But yeah, let's go into the actual All-Star break since it's right around the corner. Mm-hmm. First thing, in terms of all the events that happened, so the All-Star game, the dunk contest, the 3-point contest, skills challenge, rising star challenge, and the celebrity game. Rank them your favorite to least favorite, or least favorite to favorite.
Okay, my favorite to least favorite is going to be 3-point contest.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then All-Star game.
Okay.
Dunk contest.
Okay.
And then I don't give a fuck about the other ones.
Yeah, I kind of had the same way. I had as the worst one, and I think this is always the worst one, except for the 1 year where Kyrie and what's his name? I forget. It was Kyrie and someone. It was that Rising Star game. That one was goated, but every other Rising Star game has been shit.
Yeah, that's your least favorite?
Yeah. Then I put the celebrity game because it's always fun to watch celebrities try to play basketball, even though they all suck usually. Yeah. Except when you do have the good players. Also, when are we getting Adam Sandler in a basketball game?
Honestly, yeah, we need that.
If Adam Sandler is in the celebrity game, you best believe I'm watching it more than any of these. Then I've got the skills challenge because it's fun, but it's nothing special. Then I have the dunk contest because it's either really interesting or it sucks. Yeah. Like you don't get like a mid-range dunk contest. It's either amazing or you forget every dunk. And then I have the 3-point contest, but I was really debating at putting it number 1 because it feels like it's the most entertaining one.
To me it is because the All-Star, the actual game, like sometimes the players don't really try.
Yet nothing really happens. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to put the 3-point contest at number 1. And then the All-Star game is at number 2. But is there any events you would want to see?
Bro, I wish they did 1v1s.
Bro, I literally fucking put that.
Bro, if they did 1v1s with like the two people like beefing, right?
Yeah. Like, bro, let's get a Pat Beverly fucking like Russell Westbrook fucking.
Let's get a Rondo and Chris Paul 1v1,
yeah.
Bro.
Like let's get 1v1s. I literally put 1v1 tournament, take 5 to 15 players and have 1v1 tournament games. Yeah. And then the player who wins it is the greatest. Like they're the 1v1 winner.
Everyone would watch that.
Yeah, because especially if you were to take if you were to take you have the 16 teams that you know are in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Each team gets to pick one player from their team to go. And you see all of these guys battle it out like 1v1 game to 5, all points are won. Please, NBA, let's get that.
Everyone would watch it. Like,
yeah.
I'm telling you, there's no one who would not find it interesting.
Bro, like imagine like first game, you've got fucking all right, like you do it the same way that like the playoffs are too. So you do like the number 1 ranked team versus like the 16th. Just do like you got the Celtics versus like let's just say the fucking Hawks. Jason Tatum versus Trae Young, bro.
Who's not watching that?
Yeah, everyone will watch every single one of those games. So NBA, make it happen. Mm-hmm. Next, I've got horse. So you have 3 versions. You've got the guards, forwards, and centers, and then the anyone. So they literally just play a game of horse, but they can do whatever the fuck they want. So like, if you're a center and you're up against a guard and you want to do a dunk that they can't do, you just do that.
Yeah.
I think that would be
That
super
could
fun.
be fun. Yeah.
And like, especially if you have like all the guards, because like imagine Steph, like you have Steph playing a game of horse, like everyone's gonna be like
With
this.
Luka.
Yeah, like that would be so much fun to watch.
That
and
would be fun.
like it's not like they have to take like legitimate shots. Like they could literally be at like half court and take like a bounce shot
In the bleachers.
Yeah, like that's another one that I personally want to see.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one I had is a distant shooting. So obviously, since shooting is like the number one thing nowadays, I thought it'd be super cool. Remember how in middle school Lorenzo used to do we had the shooting competition. You take 10 from do like 10 or 20, 10, 5, whatever it is, right? So instead, you've got like 5 players and you have 3 lives. So everyone takes it from the small spot. And then you go from like between there, then you go between the free throw. Then you take a free throw. You take a 3. You take a step back until you're literally at like the other half.
So you, like, miss.
Yeah, and then as soon as you miss, you have you do it like knockout. So like if the person behind you misses it, you get a life gone. I think that would be so interesting.
Some sort of distance would be sick.
Yeah, because I mean, these players are literally proving that they can shoot from anywhere. Mm-hmm. So let's make these motherfuckers prove to us how far they can really shoot from.
Who can shoot the farthest?
Yeah, like imagine you just have Curry just on the other half and just whoom, he makes it, and then LeBron just comes out one arms it. Like that's something I want to see.
That could be fun. Another thing that would be fun to watch would be like the mascots playing like whatever game.
Oh my god!
Just like get a team of mascots facing each other
instead of the All-Star game, the All-Star mascots. Yeah. Oh my god! Full contact, because they're gonna hit each other.
Hell yeah! I don't know how it would work or what game they'd play, but whatever, I'm watching.
I'm 100% down with that. That is a need. That is a must happen. Any other ones?
Nope.
I thought dodgeball would be kind of fun. Yeah. Not that it wouldn't work at all, but I think that would just be a fun thing to watch.
Yeah.
Is just have these teams just like throw dodgeballs at each other.
Or like if they play like golf. Just because if they played golf, there'd just be so much shit talking. It'd be entertaining to watch.
Yeah. Every player's mic'd up though. Yeah. Oh my god.
You just hear them like bullshitting.
Yeah. Bro, I love the mascot idea though. Yeah. I think that needs to happen immediately.
Everyone's gonna team up against Rocky because he gets paid the most.
Yeah. He is also the best mascot though. Like he does kind of deserve it. But yeah, then we are on to our final thing. I feel like we've been here for a while. Mm-hmm. So, the final thing, the All-Star Draft. So, what I was going to do is I was going to flip a coin and whoever wins gets first pick, and then we would do it draft style. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So, do you have a coin?
No.
Okay. Then I will. I know I didn't think about it until just now. Random, or wait.
Just search up coin flip.
Yeah, coin flip. All right, ready?
Yep. Tails.
Wait. Okay. Oh, sorry. It was doing it while you were saying it, and then as soon as you said it, it did it. Okay, so you're picking tails.
Yeah.
Heads. So I get first pick. All right.
What do the stars mean?
So the stars are the starters. So we have to pick from those first, and then we can move on. But I mean, I'm gonna obviously pick one of the captains, and I'm gonna go with Giannis.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, like, I feel like I kind of have to because it's either Giannis or LeBron. Yeah. But I mean, if you don't want them as your captain, you don't need to take them as your captain.
Yeah, then I'll go LeBron.
All right. And then I'm gonna have them written down just for our own sake. Okay.
Do I choose next or?
Yeah. So you'd get you'd get that, and then I get 2, and then you get 2.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Luka.
Ooh.
Have to.
I'm gonna go with Steph.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and take Joker.
I'm gonna go with Tatum.
Oh, you dickhead.
And go with Zion.
I had a feeling you were gonna pick Zion. So, ooh. Is it funny that I feel like neither of us really want KD or Kyrie? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick KD and Donovan Mitchell.
Right. Then I'm gonna go with
you
my boy Kyrie.
Okay. I was like by default.
And then let's see. I'm gonna go with Ja.
All right, interesting. All right, I'm gonna take my boy Jaylen Brown because of course I'm taking my boy, and then you know what? I'm gonna go with a little spicy Damian Lillard.
I like it. That's what I was gonna go with. Then I will go with Paul George and Joel Embiid.
Bro, I was thinking of taking Embiid. He is kind of terrifying. Like he's one of those players I'm like, I don't necessarily want him, but I don't want to be against him. I'm gonna go ahead and take ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and take DeRozan because I love DeRozan. And then let's go ahead and take. I don't know. I'm gonna take Shaw, the one from the Thunder.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take Domantas Sabonis. I have no idea who that
Sabonis.
is.
I should have grabbed him.
I don't know who he is, but he's on the Kings. I don't know anyone on the Kings team, but I'm gonna assume he's carrying.
Fair enough.
You know. And then I am gonna take.
They also are for pick 2. The ones on the right because players got injured, so they are like they now are in it.
Well, then I'm gonna take Anthony Edwards. That's easy.
I should have waited. All right, so I'm gonna take Sakeem. And I'm gonna take Fox as well. Honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. And then I will take probably Jaren Jackson Jr.
Okay.
And Larry Markkanen.
What?
The Jazz guy. I don't know either one of those two.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Most who I just said, I don't know
them. Fair enough. I'm gonna take Bam. And I'm gonna take Julius Randle.
Okay. I think that's it, right?
No. Oh. We still have
Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, we have Tyrese, Drew Holiday, and that's it.
Oh, I get both of them?
Yeah, so you get both of them by default. Okay. All right. Tyrese and Drew. So, okay, let's see what our teams are looking like. So, my starting 5 is Giannis, Steph, Joker, KD, and Donovan Mitchell.
Damn.
That's a team right there. Versus your starting 5. LeBron, Luka, Tatum, Zion, and Kyrie.
I don't think it's as good as yours.
Yeah, I don't think so either there.
I don't think it is.
Then we've got both of our 6 men. So mine was Jalen, yours was Ja. Solid around. Mm-hmm. And then I had Lillard, DeRozan, Shaw, Sakeem, Fox, Bam, and Julius Randle. You had Paul George, Embiid, Sabonis, Anthony Edwards, Jalen Jackson, Laurie, Tyrese, and Holiday. Not gonna lie, I think your bench beats mine.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Like, I've got some solid players, but like your bench is fucking terrifying. But that's about it, guys. We've probably been here for a while. We've talked a lot about fucking basketball today. Who do you think like would win between our teams?
Well, I don't know, bro. It's an all-star game. They don't try. They just.
If it was like, if we were to drop these players into a 2K game and play each other,
maybe your team.
You think?
Just because you have a better starting five, I feel like.
Yeah, I think my starting five is.
Because I went with Zion, but just basically because I want to see him,
Yeah.
dunk the ball.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely take Mitchell out of my lineup and put Jaylen Brown in. Like, if it was my personal team, that's who I would do.
I would take Mitchell over Zion if we're going for wins.
You would take Mitchell over Zion? Mm-hmm. I would take Jaylen over Mitchell. But that is also because I'm a Celtics fan. Yeah. And honestly, you'd probably put Ja before you'd put Kyrie in.
Mm-hmm. Or Zion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd probably have Embiid before Zion. But if we were to make like God team tiers out of both of ours, I think they would be like a really good game. But if it was just based off of sheerly that, I think it would be a pretty solid game.
I think so, especially with Anthony Edwards.
Oh yeah. Any final thoughts?
No. I think we should do this again before the playoffs. Right.
Yeah, and see how we did, and then predict the playoffs.
Yeah, try to predict it and whatnot, and then do another one of these after the playoffs, like one.
Yeah, and see how all of our things matched up at the end.
Yeah,
I'm totally down.
I think that could be fun.
But yeah, I hope everyone had a good time. We will definitely be talking about basketball probably more than any other sport.
Yeah. Probably.
Just because you're not gonna watch soccer.
Nah.
Or football.
Maybe the Super Bowl, but probably not. And then besides this, the Super Bowl is this weekend, so we're not going to talk about football.
Yeah, for whenever. We might predict it at the start of the season and then never come back to it, but we're both not the biggest football people. Nope. I don't think I could get you into soccer. Nope. The closest I ever got was Rocket League.
And then hockey. I mean, I like watching it, but I don't go out of my way to watch
it. Yeah, I won't care enough about the players in it. Like, I'll predict it and be like, yeah, the Bruins are gonna win the whole thing. And so will the Avalanche. Like, I don't really know a whole lot of teams.
So for sports, probably not. But I mean, we could.
Well, basketball will definitely be like not like a heavy topic, but you guys will hear about it when it's going on.
Yeah, and then we'll also talk about like video games and like life and adventures and whatnot. So
maybe I'll get him to talk about anime.
Yeah.
Probably not. I might be able to get him to talk about Naruto.
Yeah, I could do maybe an episode.
But I don't know. We'll talk about stuff. This is definitely going to be probably a lot more fun of a podcast now that you have two people instead of just me in randomness. But yeah, any final words?
No. We should be uploading every other week or maybe even every week.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot for every other week, and then if things go well, we'll do every week. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and then the hosting stuff will switch off. So sometimes I'll host, sometimes he'll host.
Have different topics.
Yeah,
we'll keep it fresh and new.
Yeah, exactly. The point of this is mostly just to have fucking fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, if you guys want to see more from us, where can they check you out? If you're
check me out on LinkedIn.
Get this man a job.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still figuring that out.
One day, this guy's gonna be a professional YouTuber, guys.
Hell yeah.
Best car YouTuber you'll ever see.
I don't know. They're gonna pull up, recordings of me in an Xbox lobby, and I'm gonna be immediately canceled. Immediately.
Or Rocket League.
I have said some wild stuff that only the people at that time were allowed to hear.
Yeah. I'm so glad there's none of that footage out. There's one, but it's not of you. It's when me, Will, Dawes, and Jackson played But we don't talk about that. That is privated for a reason. I didn't say anything, but someone else did. Yeah. If you guys want to see more from me, you guys can check out at Van Stores on YouTube. I post every Sundays and a random video usually throughout the week, and I am now playing Hogwarts Legacy. So that's a fun gameplay that I've been doing. But if you guys want to check out more from this channel, you guys can check out at the Basement Vibes podcast on Spotify and YouTube, where we upload every Monday morning. So you have a great way to start your week, have some nice, fun conversations to listen to throughout the week. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.
Peace. Bye. And boom.